Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Cam's Retro Gaming. So today I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a Genesis starter pack. So if you are new to the Sega Genesis, these are the games I'd recommend you pick up initially, or day one, whatever you want to call it. I have a soft spot for the Genesis. It was my second console ever after the original Nintendo. My cousin had this before I did, so I played a lot of games at my cousin's house, going on trips, that sort of thing. So yeah, these are the games I'd recommend right off the bat. Nothing's is like super expensive, I don't think, especially if you're just going to go loose. But I do recommend you get it at least boxed, if not complete. Number one, the cartridges are protected from the elements and dust, which is it is an issue, and they look better, and it's kind of more exciting, I think, to have a complete in box game, or at least with the box, not necessarily the manual, but it's always a bonus. So we'll start off with the arcade conversions first. So I have 3 of these. Number 1 is Golden Axe. Now this is such a classic game, a great beat 'em up. I go back to this even to this day. It's still fun. Love this game. Highly recommended. Also classic Ultra Beast. Not as good as Golden Axe, but worth it to have, I think, to kind of round out some of your library. And it's a classic. Iconic moments in this game. The Rise from your Grave. Yeah, so just iconic. Number 3, not my favorite conversion of Outrun, but it is fun. It is Outrun on the Genesis. Won't break the bank, and it's a racing game. So those are my 3 arcade conversion recommendations. So next we have platformers, and we'll start out with the one that you know it's coming. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's the pack-in. The pack-in after Ultra Beast. It was the initial pack-in, but you got to have Sonic. It's Sonic. And if you're going to have Sonic 1, you got to have Sonic 2. Also recommend this one. I remember getting this through the mail. It was like a redemption thing when I bought my Genesis. But man, such a great game. And I'll throw a wild card in there for the sort of platformer thing. Decap Attack. Now maybe this is just nostalgia speaking, but it's a fun game. Crazy visuals. Yeah, just worth it to grab in my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna go with racing games next. So these are not straight up racing games, but they're it's the Road Rash series 1 and 2. Also have 3. You can probably grab any of these games. Not the best frame rate, but just fun to play and not super expensive. So Road Rash 1 through 3. Now you gotta have a puzzle game, and I do prefer Columns 1. It's dirt cheap. It's Columns. It's Tetris for the Genesis, essentially, or their version of Tetris, or a puzzle game like Tetris. But Columns 1, fun game, great music. Next are beat 'em ups. I know you know where I'm going with this one. The Streets of Rage series, namely 1 and 2. If you had to pick one, I recommend 2. Kind of refined the game versus 1. 3 is a mixed bag, pretty difficult, also more expensive. So yeah, any one of these games, 1 or 2, you're gonna have a great experience with. So shooters, they're all really expensive. This is, I guess you can call this a shooter, but kind of a different thing. But the I guess the Strike series, so Jungle Strike, Desert Strike, or Urban Strike. I just grabbed 2 off the shelf. These are a lot of fun. I rented these a lot as a kid. Recommend these highly, and they're not super expensive. And lastly, we're gonna go with sports. Like I said, I didn't really go super in depth. I kind of covered most of my bases, pun intended, because sports talk baseball. This might just be a nostalgic thing for me, but this is a very fun game. It does have some pretty cool rudimentary, I guess, voice samples, but really fun game. I don't think this is licensed. Pretty sure it's not. At least the teams. I think some of the players are. And I'm a huge hockey game fan. I know NHL 94 is the one that everybody says, but I like any of the NHL games, 94 and beyond. So here's 98. I think this is the last one that appeared on the Genesis. But great game. Get your sports fix for cheap. So there you have it. So those are my recommendations if you are just getting into the Genesis, want to find some games for cheap or relatively cheap. You know, complete in box gets more expensive, especially now. But those are great ways to start your collection and have fun on the Genesis. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again real soon.